And what you auditioned for, is that what you got? Because sometimes you audition for certain roles and then they're like,
It's
yeah,
not.
actually, it's not.
Yeah, it's
It's not
not.
what you auditioned
Yeah,
for. Okay,
because
so what did you
sometimes
audition for?
I was auditioning for the lead role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a lead role. You know, in the township, you finished high school.
Yeah, you have a
Now you
degree
went.
now.
Yeah, now you went to
Yeah.
varsity. You come back. What's that? What it does been? You know, people.
How?
Yeah, people are gonna
Yeah.
judge you.
Yes.
People are gonna laugh at you. You would go to a certain house. What's that? What does been? And then the mother would say, "Wabona ngwanaka, how's high school? Tlo hlatswa di-dustbin."
You are the example
Yeah, I
now.
was the
Don't be
example.
like
Hey.
Keketso.
I mean, I've been applying, I'm not getting jobs. I've been auditioning, I'm not getting roles.
So when are you getting your big break? When are you fully now saying I'm an actor and I'm not doing, extra stuff on the side?
When I got Outlaws. Yeah. In fact, when I got a character of Tladi on Outlaws, I was a bouncer at that time.
Oh. No, a little birdie told me that,
Yeah.
Shaka,
Yeah.
that there's a role there. Are you able to speak to that Shaka Ilembe?
Yeah. I'm gonna be on Shaka Ilembe.
Beautiful. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of What's Art. And in studio today, I have an amazing, exciting guest with me. So we go way back. We went to high school together, and we're from Davidton together. So I have him in studio, and I just want him to introduce himself. Without further ado, Keketso Mpitso.
Yes.
Who and what are you?
Well, my name is Keketso Mpitso. I was born and raised in Davidton, aka Vuta. You know why it was called Vuta?
Because Rafisa.
Yeah, and also and also because it was the first township to actually have electricity. Many people don't know
I
that,
actually
but
didn't know that.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, Keketso Mpitso is an actor who grew up in Davidton.
Awesome. So you and I, as I mentioned, we went to Eastern School of the Arts together.
Yeah.
So when I chose my high school, I solely first chose it because of how the uniform looked. I thought I'd look good in the uniform. And then I
Yes.
found out that they do arts. And I was like, actually, that's where I'm meant to be. For you, did you always know that you wanted to go the art route?
Yes, I've always known because, when I was a kid, I was always like fascinated by movies. I loved watching movies. And growing up in the 90s, Kung Fu was like the it before comedy was big and everything in South Africa. Kung Fu was like, So basically as kids, we would watch movies, and then after that we would imitate. So I was always good with imitating the characters that I just watched on television. Then after that, there's a man by the name of Sabelo Sekgoto. So Uput Sabelo lives near my street.
Okay.
Then he took us as kids. We started attending his acting classes.
How old were you?
And I think I was 10 years old.
So you knew from
Yeah,
a very young
from a
age.
very, very young age. I was 10 years old. I enjoyed those classes. And right there, I knew that this is something that I wanted to do. So, I used to speak to my brother that, I want to be an actor. I don't know what to do. That my brother was like, actually, you'll be going to high school. So there is a high school that I know. It's called Eastern School of the Arts. So once you're done in Mushashwe Primary School, I'll take you to Eastern School of the Arts.
Okay.
So that's how I was introduced to Eastern School of the Arts. So yeah, I decided to go there.
Okay, so in school, I remember that you could only take one art subject after grade 9. But
Yeah.
grade 8 and 9, you had to take 2. So what was the other subject that you did besides drama?
So when I went there, I had two things in mind. I wanted to study drama, and then also I was good, like I could draw. So I wanted to do that. But when I got there, the list was too much. It was full. there was no space, so I decided to take music.
Oh, okay.
Oh, music was difficult. It was
Which part? The singing, or were you
no, I
playing an
can't sing.
instrument?
I can't sing to save
So
my
did you try
life.
your luck with an instrument?
So I played an instrument, violin.
Wait.
Yeah. So
Okay.
basically, I was terrible for the whole 2 years. So I
Okay.
was lucky that when we get to grade 10, obviously you get to choose one subject that you want to do. So I decided to continue with acting because music was just not my thing.
It's good for just listening, not to
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
participate.
yeah.
Okay, great. So what do you remember about your high school? Because I'm sure that is um a phase in life that shaped you. Because
Yeah,
I could say that for myself. Like I really feel like high school shaped me,
yeah,
and especially in the art direction, because I just feel like that's when you hone your skills.
yeah.
So what is it that you remember about your high school years, and what credit would you give Eastern School of the Arts for shaping you for who you are today?
You know, when I got to Eastern School of the Arts, I learned so many things. Remember, there's this event that they have each and every year called Arts Evening.
Yes.
So when I got there, I was doing grade 8, obviously. And then they were going to have Arts Evening. I think it was nearly about June, if I'm not mistaken,
Is
at
it
that
not
time.
September?
I'm not sure. I can't
Okay,
really
but somewhere
remember.
there,
But
yeah.
yeah, somewhere there. So um, I remember they kept on telling me that they never had a grade 8 learner who has performed go Arts Evening, We're
Because
not,
it would be the seasoned
yeah,
students.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you have to be that good, you have to have experience. And being a grade 8 learner, I didn't have much experience. I only attended those acting classes, but I've never been on an actual stage, performing for so many people.
Yes.
And then I think we had exams. So I was performing on my exam.
Practical
Yeah,
exams.
practical exams. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, so the performance was good. Then I remember my then teacher, Umempiri, was like, I think you should perform on Arts Evening. And I was like, do you think I'm ready? And she's like, yeah, I think you're ready because I think you're brilliant. The way you control the stage, the confidence, everything. So I think, you'll be able to do it. So I was like, okay, fine. Let me give it a chance. And I remember there's Uzaba, Zaba Hlatshwayo. So Zaba wrote a script that's just crazy. And then he gave me the script. I think it was 90 something pages.
Wow.
And I was in grade 8. And I remember my first time receiving the script. And I'm like, there's no way I can learn all these lines. And it's a two-hander, It's only two actors on stage. And I didn't have the confidence to do it, but they said, nah, you can do it. You can do it. So yeah, I learned the lines. We went to Arts Evening, I performed, and it was just amazing. It was just amazing. So I decided to continue from there.
So with Arts Evening, usually parents would come through to see us, showcase our talents. Were your parents there that evening?
They couldn't make it when I was doing grade 8, but they were able to make it the years that followed after that.
Okay.
The reason was because, Arts Evening, it's in the evening. Yeah, and most of us, we come from the townships, and, we didn't have a car. There was no
And
car
the
at
school is a little
home.
bit secluded.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
school is just on a different location. Kamo, there's no money to hire transport. But I knew that my parents were supportive, so it wasn't much of a big deal. But after that, they came and then they gave me all the support.
So have they always been supportive about you taking art as a career?
Definitely, because I mean, if you think about it, if they were not supportive, I don't think they would have allowed me to go to Eastern School of the Arts.
True.
I mean, they were gonna tell me, "Hore, no, you can't go to ERSA.
Yeah.
Nah, choose
Don't you
another
want to be an
school.
accountant?
Yeah, choose another school. You have to be a doctor. You have
Yeah.
to be this and
Yeah.
that. But they were supportive. They asked me, "Is this what you really want to do?" And I was like, "Yes, this is what I want to do." So, yeah, they were very supportive.
So this whole time, oh, Puput Sabelo, because he's the one that saw you and groomed you from an early age, and then he can see you going to an art school and you're
Yeah,
progressive now.
yeah.
Where is he in all of this?
Uput Sabelo, he's still around. He's still around. Even right now, when I have auditions, he's the person actually who helps me with
That's amazing.
with auditions. So we're very, very close.
It's
You know, like
beautiful.
we're very, very, very close. So he's been there throughout
The
the
journey.
journey of my life, the journey of my career. So he's been supportive from day one.
Beautiful. So
Yeah.
now you get to grade 12.
Yes.
You are sure, you know that this is the route that I want to take.
Yeah.
And we pass. Now we're going to varsity.
Yeah.
Did you know where exactly you wanted to go? Or was it a matter? Because you know, sometimes when we apply to varsity, it's like, it's a matter maybe of space, wherever I get space. But you went to
Yeah.
city varsity.
Yeah. I
Did you
went to
always
city.
want to?
Um, I when I was in high school, when I was doing my matric, I didn't know city varsity. I think I started knowing city varsity probably in December
Oh,
when I was
of the
applying.
year,
Yeah, of the year,
grade
because
12, yeah.
obviously in December you have to research the available schools. You know, so my options were vets, AVDA, and city varsity. Yeah. So I got accepted at AVDA.
Okay.
Yeah. Got accepted at AVDA. And then when it was time for me to go to AVDA, for some reason, I decided to go to City Varsity, basically with my friends.
Okay.
We decided to, let's go to City Varsity. And I think one of the reasons was finance, because I felt like afterwards, it's a bit
Quite
expensive.
expensive, yeah.
Yeah, so City Varsity was like a little bit affordable.
Okay.
So we decided to go to City Varsity.
Okay. And how was your experience there?
It was nice. It was
Yeah.
nice. It was nice. I think I had one of the best times of my life
Really?
in City Varsity, because you know um, there are people that you meet in life, and those people, they just become your friends, and then they and then they graduate from friendship to become family.
Yeah.
I met a guy there by the name of Dantla Masia. He played a very big role in my life.
Okay.
Played a very, very big role. So yeah, he became my friend when I got there. So it was a nice experience. We got to play a little bit. We got to know a lot about the industry.
Yes, you're
And
now
then,
more exposed.
yeah, we had to sharpen our skills, and then we got to know Joburg. We auditioned, So there's a lot of experience that came with going to City Varsity.
So the auditioning process, you started it when you were still in varsity.
Yeah.
You didn't wait until you were qualified
Yeah.
to start auditioning and getting into this career.
No, I didn't wait. I started auditioning when I was at City Varsity.
So one of the things that we want to know when it comes to auditions is, how do you even get to these auditions? Did you have an agent?
Yeah, I had an agent at the time. It was TN Professionals. I actually joined the agent when I was doing matric. Yeah, so I joined the agency, and then they would send me to auditions, and it was quite a nice experience. It was quite a nice experience, and the more I actually went to the auditions, the more I actually fell in love, with the industry, and also I realized that, I still have a lot to learn about the industry.
Correct.
Because when you get to auditions, it was different. They expect a lot from you. You get to perform in front of directors, in front of people that are actually in the industry. So that your performance has to be better. So yeah, it was a mind opening experience.
But then now you say you got to get this agent when you were in grade 12. How? And how do you know if this is legit? Is there somebody that referred you to this agency? How
Yeah,
did you find out
I
about them?
was referred by, remember, Memunaching.
Oh, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
So when we were doing matric, our last final
Practicals.
practical exams, the agency came to our school, and then sis Tumega. So when she came to our school, she was watching us, observing, and then after that, she just picked whoever she liked, and then we were signed under her agency.
Oh, awesome. And how long did you stay with that agency?
I think I stayed until 2013. Yeah,
13.
yeah, 2013. So it was basically 3 years.
Okay, and then you found another
And
agency.
I found another agency.
How did you find another agency?
Actually on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, on Facebook.
That is tricky. How did you do
On
that?
Facebook,
What did you type?
I was just searching for agencies. So basically what happened was when I was looking for an agency, because there are a lot of scammers out there.
I was
right?
about to say, how
Yeah,
do you
there are
get
a
the
lot
right
of scammers.
agency? I mean,
So I would advise anyone, if you want to get an agency, make sure that you do a proper research, guys, because people will scam you. You will lose a lot of money. So what I did was I went to Facebook and I just started typing agencies. I wanted to read the comments if anyone is under the agency or whatever. So there was this agency, Mehlareng Actors, and then I found their page, and then I started like researching, and then I started reading the comments, and people that were under the agency, like they were happy,
okay.
like nice reviews. So because I was in City Varsity, I already had friends that were in the industry.
Okay.
So I asked them, guys, Ebafiti, do you know about this agency called Mehlareng? They were like, yeah, we've heard about it. Like, is it legit? They're like, yeah, it's legit. I'm like, how's the person that owns the agency? I was like, he's a very, very cool guy. So I called him, and then, I auditioned, and then I was signed under the agency. But before that, um, before I searched on Facebook, I called each and every agency that was under PMA, because those were like the big agencies in the industry.
What is PMA?
So PMA, it's more like an umbrella. Yeah, so there are agencies that are under PMA. So if you see an agency that's under PMA, you already know that this is it's a legit.
So you searched for it on the
On
website
Google.
on Google,
Yeah.
and then went under
PMA.
the website.
It has
the
agencies, the
listed,
list of
and then
agencies.
you went through that.
I went through all of that.
Okay.
So I took phone numbers and I called, and none of the agencies were, willing to sign me.
Okay.
You know how they are.
But were you calling them, or were you sending audition
I was
tapes,
calling them because when you you have to make an appointment.
Okay.
And the only way to make an appointment was to call.
Okay.
So I was calling them, and I would get the same answer. We are full. We don't have a space right now. We don't have a, Then others, I would send a show reel, through their website, whatever. I'm like, let me just send my show reel. Who knows, something might happen.
Yeah.
But, nothing happened at the time. So, but yeah.
And now, are you able as an actor to get into the industry without an agency, or you feel like you absolutely have to have an agency and you have to do your research to get the right one to get you to where you want?
You can, but it's a very difficult process. It's not for everybody. And I wouldn't advise anyone actually, because having an agency is very important. First of all, the agency will know about the auditions that are happening at that current moment. So as an individual person, you can't really know about auditions that are happening at the current moment, because the only auditions that you're gonna know about are the ones that you've been told by your friends, or maybe the open calls or whatever. So an agency is there to send you briefs, and also they will help you, to negotiate whenever you have to sign a contract. So an agent is there, an agency is there to help you with those kind of things. So it's very,
They're
very
very
important.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now take us back to when you get on an audition and you actually get a role. When was that? And how did that go?
I think it was 2016.
Are you done with school?
Yeah, I was
Varsity this
done. I
time
was
around.
done. Yeah, I was
Okay.
done because I graduated in 2013.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been auditioning, and nothing was happening. So in 2016, I auditioned. I think it was a self tape.
Okay.
Even though self tapes were not a thing at the time, but yeah, it was a self
Now
tape.
they're more of a
Yeah,
thing.
because of
Yeah.
the coronavirus.
It has
So
its pros and cons.
yeah.
Sorry.
So I auditioned for hashtag lead, and then yeah, I got a call, and then I went there, and then yeah.
And what you auditioned for, is that what you got? Because sometimes you audition for certain roles and then they're like,
It's
yeah,
not.
actually, it's not.
Yeah, it's
It's not
not.
what you auditioned for.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so what did you
sometimes
audition for?
I was auditioning for the lead role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a lead role of Maada, but I didn't get that role, so they
Okay.
gave me, a smaller role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was still grateful because it was a learning experience. Because it was, this was like the first time
Mm-hmm.
I was on set, the
Mm-hmm.
first time I was working with the crew,
Mm.
so I got to learn a lot from that first Zanzi bioscope film.
So those roles are a learning curve.
Definitely. Yeah, learning curve.
Yeah, it's important to let people that are still up and coming to say, look, you don't always have to
Yeah,
start
start big.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people start big? It's only a limited number.
Few.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only a few. So we all start somewhere, I mean, one of the biggest actors that we have in the country, they started there. And
Exactly.
we've seen in our industry that the Mzansi Bioscope films have that gave birth to a lot of careers.
Absolutely.
A lot
Yeah.
of careers, because right now you see a big name, and then when you're chilling over the weekend and then you're watching Mzansi Bioscope, you seem like, oh, this is,
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
So now you get to see,
This
oh,
is
they
where you
started there.
started. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
would advise anyone to start somewhere,
Yeah.
for it's definitely good for learning.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me take it back a bit to after you're done with varsity.
Yeah.
So now, are you saying, okay, I am still gonna pursue art, I'm gonna pursue acting, or are you like, okay, maybe let me try out something that will generate money, maybe I'll go back to acting once I have some sort of capital, because now you need sustenance, you need to sustain yourself.
Yeah.
You're going back home, probably they're looking to you to say, okay, now you're gonna contribute
Yeah.
for bread. So how does that go? Are you focusing exactly on acting? You are auditioning until you get something, or are you also in the meantime still trying to get into the workspace and
Yo,
working normal jobs?
I think probably about 80, if not 90% of actors go through that. After graduation, I had that energy that, I don't want to do anything else.
I'm
I
just gonna
just want to
act.
be an actor.
Yes.
So I kept on auditioning. I kept on auditioning.
And you went back home.
It was not happening. Yeah, I went back home
Okay.
because, we're from the township. So, but I mean, our parents don't have the money to say, nah, stay in Joburg. I'll pay for your rent or whatever. So as soon as you're done graduating, you have to go back home. The only way for you to come back to Joburg is actually coming back by having a job.
Exactly.
So I kept on auditioning and it wasn't happening. So I needed to make money. So at home we had there's this thing, I'm not sure if it's happening where you stay. There's this thing, dustbin. Have you seen that?
Beira.
Like body shots, or like if maybe the people, the truck, the one of those truck that comes to collect,
Yes.
yeah, on that day. So there's this thing that's happening whereby a person would come each and every week.
Okay.
Yeah, a tlo hlatswa dustbin, then a kenye that king
The refuse
the
bin.
plastic, yeah, the refuse
Okay.
bag, yeah. So
No,
I
I haven't
actually
seen
did
that.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
actually did that.
Really?
Yeah, it was tough.
So wait, how do you did you ask one of the people that are doing it, "Gore, can I do this with you guys?" Or
It was something that was started by my grandfather.
oh, okay.
So my grandfather and my uncles, so they were doing it at the
No,
time,
okay.
yeah. So one thing about me and one thing I've always hated, koko pachelete. Yeah, it's never been in me. I don't like it.
You're a hustler.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
decided, let me do this, and it's a difficult thing to do, especially if in the township you finished high school.
Yeah, you have a
Now you
degree
went,
now.
yeah, now you went to varsity.
Yeah.
You come back, that's what it has been. People,
How?
yeah, people are gonna
Yeah.
judge you.
Yes.
People are gonna laugh at you. But I'm one person who likes to listen to interviews. So I get a lot of inspiration from people who are successful. So I understand where they've started. So I was also willing to start there.
Somewhere.
And also, I never stopped auditioning. And I
Whilst,
remember, I
yeah.
remember there were auditions that I couldn't go to because of money. So I thought to myself, you know what, let me work. Let me do this. And then when I get money, I'll be able to go to each and every audition that, every auditioning that I have to go to, I'll have the money to go to that audition. So I was basically like funding my career.
How much are you
But
making per week or a month?
a month, I think it was 1,600, so it wasn't really a lot.
Okay.
And remember, you work every day. You work every day. Sometimes you would go to a certain house, uhlatswa dustbin mola, and then the mother would say, "Wa bona ngwanaka, ha o sa ye sekolong, tlo hlatswa di-dustbin."
You are the example.
Yeah, I was the
Don't
example.
be like
Hey.
Keketso.
So I was that example. Yeah, hey, I was high school,
Wow.
the dustbin,
Yeah.
and then obviously in my mind I'm like, yeah, well, I went to school, but here
This
I
is the
am.
reality.
Yeah, but this is the reality because I've been applying, I'm not getting jobs. I've been auditioning, I'm not getting roles. So at this moment, this is basically what I had to do. And I even started washing the dustbin of one of the learners that we went to school with.
Really?
Yeah. And it's not nice. Yeah, because you think of, hey, maybe boss mama, hey, pela motho so this is what's happening. But you don't have a choice at that moment. You just have to work. Wabo. And I remember this other time I got this dustbin, kilo e hlatswa. Ke hlatswa. Then claps wahlaya Mr. Tsotitsi.
Oh.
Yeah, remember Mr.
Wow,
Tsotitsi?
yes, yes.
Yeah, our maths teacher. Yeah, hlaya mola. Hey, kuseo grand. I'm like, many ke sharp. Yeah, uyancenga impilo. I'm like, hi. Kuyancenga many. But he was so encouraging. Like he didn't like give me some weird vibes or
Yeah,
anything
he has
like
always
that.
been very
Yeah,
encouraging.
and I was like, Mfana Gates, I like what you're doing. You're a guy, you don't want to sit around. You're trying to build something for yourself and keep it up. Something will happen. So, yeah. Then after that, I decided to quit.
Okay.
Yeah, I decided to quit. And then
So hold on. So when you're quitting, how's your economic status then? Are you doing better?
I
Are
was
you
I
getting
was
more
I was saving
auditions?
money.
Okay.
I was saving money at that time, and then I decided to be a loan shark, which
Patamwena.
which
Okay.
which was
But you got the
something.
build for it.
Yeah,
So
I
if
was
somebody
built for
owes
it.
you, then they have you to deal with.
Yeah, but that did not last because
Okay.
some people just don't pay you back, and I'm not a violent person, so there's nothing I could do about it. So I decided to, you know what,
I'm not
this
doing
is
this
this is not
anymore.
my thing. Yeah, but funny enough is that after that, because I had the body, I was big at the time. That's when
Even now.
yeah. but I was bigger.
Okay.
So I decided to be a bouncer.
Okay.
Yeah, I buy a bouncer because I needed money, And also one of the reasons why I decided to become a bouncer is because Howley bouncer, you basically work on weekends. Wabo. So I realized, man, I can make money on weekends. I can audition during the week. So I never stopped auditioning.
Interesting. So when are you getting your big break? When are you fully now saying I'm an actor and I'm not doing, extra stuff on the side?
Yeah, I
When
think
was that for you?
that happened in 2023 when I got Outlaws. Yeah. In fact, when I got a character of Tladi on Outlaws, I was a bouncer at that time.
Oh,
Yeah, so I
awesome.
was bouncing and then it just happens this other week. A fight broke off,
At one of the clubs that you were.
Yeah,
Okay.
Honamo. And then obviously when I was trying to control the situation, the guys ended up like fighting with me. And then one of the guys hit me, I think, with a car jack. So I had a scar, I think, from here.
Hold on, before auditioning or after
Before
auditioning?
auditioning.
Oh, wow.
Before
Okay.
auditioning. So I had that scar.
And now you had
Yeah.
to go audition.
Yeah. So my agent, one text was like, yeah, dude, like there's this thing about Soto that's happening. I'd like you to go and audition there. Eish. Ke na le
And you had the
scar.
scar.
Yeah, ke na le scar now. So I remember Hanekia go clinicing, the lady all our nurse, she looked at me and then she said, look, it's not bad. Understand? So ke a bona batla ku stitch and stuff. I don't want to stitch you because it's gonna leave a permanent mark. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you can just let it be,
Tlogele-
yeah,
heal naturally.
it will heal naturally, o tlo ba sharp.
Okay.
Wabo.
But this stressed you out, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah, stress because now like ya nahana now, as an actor, I'm only gonna play a thug now because ke na le scar.
And sorry, what was the brief for was it for
So
Tladi Vele?
no, it was for Outlaws, but the brief was for Leroux. Yeah.
Okay.
So I
The
got
main character.
yeah, the main character. So I look at the audition, Sheb, I'm like, okay. I tell my agent I can't make it. And he's like, why? I'm like, Kilimate. It's like, really? Like, yeah, like send a picture. I sent him a picture. He's like, yo. I'm like, yeah.
How he's not giving you hope.
Hey. I'm like, ish, yeah, no. And he's like, yeah, but that's the thing. These guys are thieves. On the
Outlaws,
yeah,
yes.
on Outlaws. They steal cattle. So I don't think having a scar can be a bad thing. So let's give it a shot.
Okay.
So I still wasn't sure, but he was like, nah, man, do it. Just go. Because there were two reasons why I didn't want to go. First of all, it's the scar. Number two, ke nahana the audition or I don't have money. I'm gonna spend my last cent, then I don't get the role. Because remember, I've been auditioning, not getting
Yes.
roles. So I'm like, this is like chetaka out there. I don't wanna use this money. But I'm like, let me go with it.
Okay.
So when I went there, I didn't have faith that I was gonna get the character. I got there, ka fihla the office in that thing. And then the auditions were upstairs. And then there was a lady go hana ke eng?
The reception?
The reception, yes.
Okay.
There was a lady at the reception. Ka fihla ho yena, I was like, hey, sister, go sharp. Like, yeah, get sharp, Abut. I'm like, yeah, I'm here for the audition, but hey, wabona, I have a problem. And chair, I was like, you know what? Kinelo is such a cool person. Like, Kinelo is such a cool person. Just give it a chance. You don't know what's going to happen. Then I went there. And then I tried to explain myself. Can I please audition even though Kilemetsi? And I remember Kinelo looking at me, and then she was like, listen, Abuti, we are human beings. No one is immune to getting hurt or whatever. Galimala, things happen,
Correct.
Let's just audition, And then, yeah, I
Did that
auditioned.
boost your
I
confidence a
ilam
little
booster
bit?
haholo.
Beautiful.
Yo ilam booster. One thing about Kinelwe, she's really good with people. She's not just a casting director. Like she's really good. And also like she's good with dealing with like different personality. People have different personality.
Yes.
Yeah. Like so according to your personality, like she knows how to talk to you. Like so she's very, very good. So I auditioned. I remember the audition was basically the whole day.
Okay.
From 9 o'clock until 6.
What are you guys doing from 9 o'clock?
So you just repeat.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So you just repeat. Also, it was a thing of they also wanted to see chemistry between actors. So
different actors.
yeah,
so you'll be with one person and then
another one.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was actually my first time having that kind of an audition because get right audition and fast then you're done. So it was the whole day I auditioned, went back home.
How do you feel going back home? Are you like, I got this, or you still doubting yourself?
I had about maybe probably 50% confidence.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there was a callback.
Okay.
There's a callback by Rebita. We went back again, doing the same stuff, repeat. And after that, we were told, I think this was in December now, because I think the first audition nearly November.
Okay.
Yeah. Then the second one nearly December. Then Barakorona, they will let us know first week, January.
Okay.
So, December was tense.
December.
And Hakin.
Oh, you don't drink?
No, I've never
Beautiful.
tasted. I've never tasted alcohol in my life.
Same.
Yeah.
We are the same. Yeah. Okay.
So December, I'm like, that audition, because I realize how big the role is gonna be, how big the production is. Like I'm thinking, this could change my life because I've never auditioned for a lead,
Okay.
So came in December, first week of January, nothing. Hey, second week, nothing. January wafela, and I'm like, I didn't.
Probably
I guess,
didn't
because they said first week, January. And then in the middle of February, they called. And I remember the producer, Glenn, he called me and he was like, Keketso, this is Glenn, man. We would like to inform you that you got the character of Tladi on Outlaws, whatever.
Where are you when you get
I was home.
Okay.
I was home at the time and I couldn't believe it. Like I stopped. Like, are you there? Are you there? I'm like, yes, I'm here. It's like, congratulations, man. I'm like, thank you. It's like, how do you feel? And I was like, I don't know. I've never felt like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I've never felt like this. Like, congratulations, man. We can't wait to see you, Congratulations. And I remember I called my mom. She was in the other room. And when I told my mom, she cried.
Wow.
And then my grandmother was there. She cried. My little sister was there. Like all of them, like they couldn't believe, finally. How Twan, they were so excited.
They've been seeing you.
You understand that.
Yeah.
And I got this news. Okay, I was wearing my bouncing clothes, so I was ready to go to, because they called on a Saturday.
Okay.
I was getting ready to go to work.
Did you end up going?
No, I didn't go. Okay. What I did was I picked up the phone and I called the guy Oritswering. And I'm like, Eshinfetu, I just got a job, so ngicela ukuthi ngilove right now. Ngizoze Spanini next week.
Okay.
Remember, I couldn't quit immediately because of we haven't started shooting. Yeah. So he was like, so why can't you come today? I'm like, bouncing needs you to focus because lamula fight lapayana. You need
Yeah.
to focus. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm too excited. So my mind is it won't be there.
You'll end up joining
Yeah,
them,
I'm like,
whichever
hey.
level mole.
So I'm like, hey, in fact, my mind won't be there. So I need with mang sebenza ngibe like focused,
Clear
you know, yeah.
minded, yeah.
So it's like, no, akuna stress. Angizofaka uzibani bani ukuthi angene today. Yeah.
And
So that's how.
beautiful. So did you end up going back and
Yeah, I did.
multitasking both?
No. I went back to bouncing and then I quit. I think 2 weeks before we can
Start
before
shooting.
start shooting. Yeah, but yeah, I went back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So now with the character of Clady, I read somewhere that you feel like you guys are polar opposites.
yeah,
That you are very introverted and he's
yeah.
just extroverted and that is not you. So how do you prepare and embody such a role where you're like, this is not me?
Yeah.
I mean, that isn't the art of being an actor.
Yeah.
But how do you now reconcile the two? You're like, ugh, this is so far from who I am, but I have to play this character and really make people believe when
Yeah.
they're watching me.
Um, one thing about me, I like playing characters that are an opposite of what I am, because people would be bored if I had to play myself.
You feel like you're too calm, too
Yeah,
reserved.
I'm too calm, I'm too reserved. So people will definitely get bored. The character is different from me in so many ways. I mean, I just mentioned Hori. I don't drink alcohol, and Tladi drinks alcohol. He
That
loves,
is a delinquent.
yeah, he loves alcohol. I'm not a person who likes to shout and stuff and all of that. He likes to shout and all of that. You know, he likes to. He's basically an extrovert. When Tladi is a person who likes to be recognized wherever he is. If he enters the room, he wants people to know that, hey, look, I'm here
Sacrificial,
now.
no,
You
yes.
know, as for me, if I enter the room, I want you not to know that I'm here.
Too late.
you know,
It's too late for you. Yeah.
because I think I've always been one of those people who struggles so much to start a conversation or to start friendships and stuff. Even when I was in Joburg, there's this flat. I lived there for a whole year, right? And I did not know my right neighbor and my left neighbor.
Seriously.
I'm telling you.
My goodness.
So another person, when you get there, if a different person would probably knock and tell them,
Like
hey
it's
guys,
Ibiza,
yeah, it's EB, so yeah, I'm what, yeah, I can mamang, I'm the new
I
guy.
just moved in.
Yeah, hey, now I just moved in.
And quietly moved out as
Yeah,
well.
never seen them. I would hear doors.
Jeez. Yeah.
Never seen them. So the character is very, very different. He wants to be the main guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be the main guy. He's a jealous person. He doesn't want anybody to be above him. Hence, he's been jealous of his cousin Leruo. I've never really been a jealous person. I always wish that people can succeed because I love seeing, people succeed. So
Beautiful.
he's a very different person from me.
One of the things that I really like about the character and just the show itself, especially the Basotho side, right?
Yeah.
Because it has a binary effect to it. There's the Zulu side, there's the Sotho side. You're on the Sotho side, right?
Yeah.
One of the things that I appreciate and love is just the genuine use of the Sesotho language.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of representation when it comes to Sesotho
Yeah.
on our media platforms,
Yeah.
but this is one of those shows that showcases that.
Yeah.
But also, I just love how you guys command the language.
Yeah.
You literally, you don't have well, because obviously everything has to follow script, but you
Yeah.
don't have moments where there's code switching maybe to like another language or English, but it's just
Yeah.
pure Sotho.
Yeah.
And you did the Sotho in
Yeah.
high school as well. So I
Yeah.
want you to speak to the importance of also knowing your language and having such a command in your own language as an actor, because I think maybe sometimes we actors a lot of these days they limit themselves and just maybe knowing one language and one language only. But
Yeah.
if that was you, where you did not have a good command of your language,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't even have bagged the character of Tladi.
Yeah.
But because you have such a good command of the language, you were able to bring it to life.
Yeah.
Please speak to the importance of just knowing your language and having a good command of it.
It's very important. I mean, ke Mosotho. I come from a Sotho family. Primary school, I went to Moshweshwe Primary School. Eastern School of the Arts, I also did Sesotho. It's very important because you don't lose who you are. You know, I think I mean, a lot of languages are dying.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of languages are dying. So we need to keep the languages alive, you know.
Correct.
We need to remind people of who they are. You know, it's very important to be proud of who you are because you will always know who you are.
Absolutely.
We understand that. And also, even the upcoming generation, lebona haba sheba, you know, when you are a role model of someone, this person, I want to be like this person, you know. So that will always like keep the language alive. And that's what I mean, look at how countries such as China, Argentina, like those big countries, they take language very, very seriously. Like, I mean, you look at cartoons, you know, when you watch Japanese cartoons or Chinese, whatever, they start with their own language first, like Boma Dragon Ball Z, whatever. They release those cartoons in their languages first. And then for the rest of the world, they take the very same cartoon, but they turn it into you know, English so that, you know, other people can understand and enjoy. Yeah. But it shows that they want to keep that heritage. No, we need to keep our language alive. So it's also important, you know, for us to do that. And as long as we still have, and I love South Africa because there was a time whereby I felt we were kind of losing the language. Everything was just too modern. Yeah. But now we're trying to balance things. So it's very important to keep the language alive because we will always remember who we are.
Absolutely. Yes. Beautiful. So now with Outlaws, I know you guys are shooting season 2, or you've finished season 2, shooting season 2 already.
No, we're done.
You are done.
Yes.
So with your character, that is one of the only characters that I saw that at the end they survived.
Yeah.
And we can look forward to seeing you in season 2. Are you able to speak to what we can expect for season 2?
At this point, I can't really tap into it.
Okay.
Yeah, and talk or whatever, you know, it's part of the rules. Yeah. But
we'll just have to wait and
we just have to wait.
Yes.
The only thing I can tell people, man, is that it's nice. Better than season 1. So
we'll have to find out.
Yeah.
We'll have to find out for ourselves because season 1 was very gripping. It was So if you're promising that season 2 is way better,
definitely.
I mean,
it's way
then we're
better.
in for a ride.
I think also because of the we are more comfortable on season 2. People may not see it, but we were nervous on.
We did not see it at all.
On season 1.
You had us believing that you guys really do steal cattle and stuff.
We were never. I remember first day of shooting. because remember before that I was doing the Mzansi
It's the
bioscopes and
smaller
stuff.
roles,
Yeah,
yes.
smaller roles. So the crew is small, you know.
Now this is a big
Yeah, with
production.
Outlaws, I mean, we traveled. We went to Beckville.
And beautiful
Yeah,
scenery, by the way.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I have never seen crew ekana. I'm
Mm,
like, no,
mm,
no, no. It's just there was just a lot of people,
mm-hmm. So
and
that was nerve-wracking a
yeah,
little
and
bit.
also bo Phathu le bo Gideon, the owners are Chetsa, um, when they were talking about Outlaws, the expectations. I think it was one of the things that kind of made us nervous because we're like, oh, a lot is expected from
From you
us.
guys,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, guys, we have to perform.
Mm-hmm.
We were we were really worried about performance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's because of a lot of us didn't have much experience. Yeah, but because I mean, we were so close. Outlaws guys, it was like a family. Like
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
so
yeah.
close. So we always talked about performance. We always talked about lines. We would encourage each other, and also the support. Like for example, if I'm not in a scene and Alejandro, which was playing Leroy, is shooting his scene, I'm there and I'm watching. Unlike being somewhere just chilling, whatever. Yeah, I'm there watching. If he's not in the scene, I'm in the scene. He's here watching,
And you're
and
able to
then
like,
yeah,
the synergy of it
yeah.
all,
When they say
Yeah.
cut, ngiyambotsa, "Ntjamme, e ne le jwang? Ah, ntjamme ne le monate, ntjamme.
Yeah,
How can I
yeah.
lokisa mona fela?" Then when we go to the second take, now I know where to improve. So it was man, it was
Beautiful.
amazing.
Yeah, we can't wait
Yeah.
to.
Hey, Outlaws gave me a family, guys.
That's beautiful. And that's what you need in this
Yeah,
industry. You need people that you can walk the journey with, and
yeah.
you need people that can also hold your hand through
That's
the
true.
journey.
That's true.
So, what can we look forward to Keketso in the future? I mean, I know a little birdie told me that,
Yeah,
Shaka,
yeah.
that there's a role there. Are you able to speak to to that Shaka Ilembe?
Yeah. I'm gonna be on Shaka Ilembe
Beautiful. Pa, 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 pa,
soon.
pa. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be there. Got a role there, man. So the experience has been amazing. The experience has been amazing, and it's a big production. I think there were like 320 something, 24 extras or something.
Good Lord.
So when you get there, it's just a lot of people, and Engascape scene is just amazing.
Legend.
Oh,
Yeah.
legend, big legend. Our director who arts and is just amazing.
Beautiful.
And also the quality that goes into the production is just amazing.
And we appreciate it because we can see.
Yeah, like nothing is being rushed. Like they take their time. If there's a little bit of mistake, they want to fix it. I think they respect the work, and then they understand that this is forever. Because once something is out there, it's out there.
It's out there, and I think with productions like Shaka,
Yeah.
there's a huge responsibility because you are carrying history and you
Yeah,
are
there
representing
is.
history, and you are retelling history. So it's very sensitive, and it's a huge responsibility. So
That's
they
true.
really have to
Yeah.
guard it with all their might.
Yeah, that's true because
Yeah.
Shaka is a big, huge, huge name. Because I listen to hip hop. I'm a hip hop person, so
Beautiful.
I mean, how many rappers have I heard rapping about Shaka Zulu?
Right?
Yeah. So that tells you that it's a big name. So I mean, if you go to America and then they ask, "What are you doing?" and you be like, if you can say, "I'm shooting Shaka Zulu," they won't say, "Who's that?"
They
Like, "Oh,
already
you mean
know.
Shaka Zulu, the warrior?"
Yeah, most of them
so
even think that they're Zulu,
yeah,
that
so
their lineage goes back to being
yeah,
Zulu. Speaking of which, do you have aspirations of going to Hollywood?
um, I when I was a kid, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, but not so much anymore.
right now.
I would like to visit, not stay,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
That
Probably
makes
work.
sense.
Yeah, probably work about maybe 2 or 3 productions and come back. I think ooh, because I love my family, guys. I don't like staying.
Away
Yeah, I don't like
from
staying
them,
away.
too
Yeah,
far from
and
them.
also, I mean, I've got my grandmother, and she's old. Wa understand her. So I always have this thing ya hore I need to see her as much as I can at this moment. And going away will take that away from me. I'll probably have to come back after about 4 months. Yeah, maybe a year, second bona high too, all those things. But yeah, so
Look,
just to visit.
yeah, I respect that because I don't think it's everybody's destiny to go
Yeah,
to Hollywood. Some people are not destined for that.
yeah,
I mean, we have a lot of great artists that have done what you said you want to
yeah,
do, to just visit. Also just have the visibility there, but not
yeah,
necessarily like
true. Yeah,
stay there
yeah,
and be stationed there, and we appreciate your art and your
yeah,
artistry here.
that's true.
And we're looking forward to actually having more productions and you
Yeah,
giving us much of your talent so Hollywood doesn't take you away.
yeah, no.
All right, before you
Okay.
go, I
Yeah.
have a little game to play with you. Don't
Okay.
be nervous.
All
It's not
right.
something that you won't know. You
Okay.
mentioned that you listen to hip hop a lot, right?
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
this game, you have to basically have your own little production, right? If you had your own little production,
Yeah.
what would the story be about? Who would your co-stars be? And what would the soundtrack be? Who would sing the soundtrack? And who
Okay.
the director be?
Um. Um. Should
Let's
it be
start with,
local
it
or
could
it
be
could be
anything, just anything. The people that you like.
okay?
Let's start with what would the story be about?
The story would be basically about African history. I think it's like it's very important for for people to understand that that their African history does not start from slavery. You know, because every time we talk about history, we start from slavery. You know,
And till
yeah,
now,
like
yeah.
I mean, Africa existed before that. We don't tell those stories. We don't see those stories. I mean, I would like to see that. How did slavery begin? Because now you watch a movie, first scene already.
Already you're conquered.
Yeah, like we need to tell stories that what happened before that. So
Yeah,
those are the
that would
kind
be
of
the theme.
stories that
Yeah.
that I would like to
Who
tell.
would be your co-actors? Could be international, local, doesn't matter.
Okay. Of course I would have Temkosi Mtembu.
Ah, you biased.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's amazing, guys. So I get it.
No, he's amazing. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Like man, he's just
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
He's
Absolutely.
amazing. And because I've worked with him, I understand how he takes his work seriously. Yeah, and when you are shooting a scene with him, he gives you that energy back. Yeah, you know, on when you're shooting a scene, if the camera is focusing on me and not the other actor, some actors don't give you the energy because it's
It's not
focusing.
on you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
focusing on you. You know, Temko's one thing about Temko's, whether he's in the frame or not, he's gonna give
He's
you
still
that
in
energy.
character.
Yeah, because he wants to give you that good performance.
Beautiful.
Um,
Give me
director,
two more. Give me two more actors.
definitely Wise Man.
Well, you are just taking people from Shaka Ilembe and Outlaws. Wiseman is incredible actor.
Yeah, he's amazing. And he's amazing. You know why I say wise men?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wise man is good with emotions.
So
You
he's
know,
wise.
yeah, no, he's good with
Mm-hmm.
emotions, and the story that I want to tell has emotions in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll definitely consider him for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
One more. Maybe a woman. Who would it be? Name your fave to be in this production
Yeah.
that you're that you're the head of.
Okay. Um. You're gonna say I'm biased on this one.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it. Just tell me.
Yeah. I'll definitely go for Sipati Mahamo. Yeah, I'll definitely go also for Sipati Mahamo. You know, she
Beautiful.
played my wife on Outlaws, and
That was my first encounter with her, and she's
yeah,
brilliant.
she's brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, and whew, like she knows how to. Remember, I spoke about wise men and emotions. She's really good.
Yeah.
Like with emotions,
Yeah, yeah.
like
She's
oh,
formidable, definitely.
she's very, very amazing with emotions. So yeah,
Okay.
I would definitely go for
Soundtrack to seal it. What would be the perfect song? Who would sing it or who would rap it?
her. Nas, patience.
Nas, come through. Come on now. This would be the perfect production, I
Yeah.
swear. And also, I mean, Nas is very good
Yeah.
with the historic themes,
Very, very
you
good.
know. So yeah,
Yeah,
no, this would be perfect.
there's an album. It's called Distance Relatives. Him and
Oh,
Damian
with
Marley.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, beautiful.
love that.
It
That
goes back to also Africa, the themes
yeah.
of
So
Africa as Black people,
he's
all of
really
this.
good.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Okay, that
Love
would be
Nas.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And me, of course, you'll put me
Yeah.
somewhere there in
I'll
the
put you
production,
somewhere
right?
there.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming
Thank
through.
you.
Thank you so much for being my first guest.
Okay.
I think this was just it's to me this is it's just I don't know what do you call when you know you started high school together and then now
Yeah.
you're here
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
you have this person that's doing amazing and then
Yeah.
you just want to showcase art. Thank you so much for
Thank you so much. Thank you so
coming
much.
and being such a bliss, and we wish you
Thank
all the
you.
best,
Thank you.
and we hope to see you more on our screen.
Thank you so much. And
Is there anything that
also,
you want to say to
yeah.
our people?
Okay, first I wanna say to you first. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Pleasure.
And you know I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
It's really nice to see people that you grew up with doing the things that they love, you know, seeing people who wanted to be in the industry doing industry things, you
Exactly.
know, yeah. So it shows you that, you know, in life you just have to follow your dreams, you know.
Just do it, right?
Yeah, you just have to follow your dreams, do what you love. And the message that I would like to give to the kids out there, um, it's nothing complicated like that, you know. I'm not gonna use big words. I just wanna say focus. That's it. Focus. The reason why I'm saying focus is because I feel like the word focus covers a lot of things. I mean, if you're focused, it means you're not gonna give up. If you think of giving up, like, nah, 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 I need to stay focused. I need to do this. So I've noticed that a lot of youth these days, they are not focused. I mean, they think that life is about social media, and you know, social media is not real life, guys. And it's good to have fun. We're not saying that you should like be that focused, like, nah. It's good to have fun, but stay focused. Stay focused. And let's just say no to drugs, guys. Let's just say no to
Amen.
drugs. Yes. Let's just focus, and yeah, that's the message.
Beautiful. And that's it. That's it. That's our first episode. We look forward to having you back for our next episode. But for now, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you on the next episode.